Bore da, croeso, good morning and welcome to Standing Pilates on week 2. So this is part of a kind of thing to show you what goes on in my online program called The Cafe, and Saturday morning is known as Pilates in pyjamas. But today we're going to use a band. So if you haven't got a band, don't worry, because the movement pattern you can do that without a band, and if you want to you can use a dumbbell instead. If you are new to this, remember, just put your thumbs up and say hello, because that then wakes up Facebook for everybody else, because you know how awkward Facebook can be at times. Not saying bore da, Eris, how are we all? Isn't it another lovely day? And then on the weekend it's going to rain. Never mind, the garden probably needs some water anyway. So we're going to start without the band first, and we're going to be doing this in a standing position. Make sure your floor space is clear, and make sure that that your pets and animals are away. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to swipe a message away and I swiped myself away. Okay, here we go. Find yourself a nice space. Make sure that you have plenty of room around you. Feet hip distance apart. Remember, press forward through the pelvis. Lift up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Told you this. How to do this flipping thing. There we go. Can you hear me now? Okay, let's take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Slow breath out. Then bend your knees as you roll your shoulders. Remember, this deep breathing will really help to settle down your nervous system. So think about taking your time. Roll your shoulders. Lovely. One more time. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then roll. Okay, so we're going to start today in an asymmetrical position. So you're going to step forward with one foot. Yeah, so it's like your normal walking pace. And you're going to move to me, and then you're going to come back. And when you move forwards, lift your heel. When you come back, lift your toes. Keep that going. It's a bit loud, this music, for me. As you're doing that, add in the toy soldier arms. So remember, you want to move the arms by pulling back and pushing forwards. This little finger pushes back and your thumb lifts up in line with your shoulder. If your back feels okay and you want a little bit more stretch, slow it down and come back and push your hips away. So you want to lift up and press back. Yeah, and again. So feel that stretch. Okay, now keeping the feet still, just move your arms slowly. Taking your time, letting your shoulders walk, and then move as if you're moving through custard or warm water, whichever gets your fancy. Okay, taking the arms in front. You're going to pull this arm back, but try not to turn the hip and come back in. Remember, when you're doing this, you want to look and follow your hand so that your head turns as well. Let's just do one more set. One more time. Good work. Bend your knees, circle your shoulders. Lift that back heel off the floor. You're going to bend your knees and roll. Hips are forward. Bend your knees and roll. Hips are forward. And again, bend your knees, hips and roll. 2 more goes. Bend your knees and roll. Remember, push your hips back. Lovely. And then release. Take a deep breath in and take a slow breath out. Okay, so we're going to try on the other leg. Okay, so 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Remember, you want to move into the hip, keeping this bit lifted, so you don't want to be leaning forward. Push up and back. Then use your toy soldier arms, okay? So you want to pull and push at the same time, allowing a little bit of freedom of movement in the upper body. And then if you want a bit more stretch, slow it down and pull back. So watch what it looks like. So when you're here, pull back. Can you see how straight my back stays? So not putting my back under strain. And again, here we go. Lovely. 2 more goes. 1 more time. Now staying still and just moving the arms. Nice and free. Notice how my shoulders move and then go slow. Okay, now taking the arm in front, pull into your shoulder, look at your hand. So you want to turn your neck, but you don't really want to turn your knees and your hips. Okay? And again. Okay, let's do 2 more. One more time. And then release. Step in, take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. Roll your shoulders. Okay, oh, I forgot to do this one. Take your foot back. Bend your knees, roll your shoulders, and up. So in this one, we're practicing that squat. Your arms want to come roughly where your knees are. Push your hips back, and then roll and push your hips forward. Yeah? Lovely. One more time. Okay, taking your feet in that asymmetrical position again, and lift that back foot up so your heel is off the floor. Push your hips forward and roll your shoulders. Okay, so if you can, toy soldier arms with your leg extended. Now if you can, when you're here, lift that leg, bring it in, and lift, and in. Breathing easy. Well done. You don't have to lean. Remember, you just want to use your hip muscles to lift that leg up. And again. One more time. Lovely. Now bring your leg out to the side, and then in front, then side, then back, and then watch. This way. So tap, tap, tap. Yeah, make sure it's nice and long. This is your last one. Good work. Release your shoulders. Polish your halo. Then take that breath in again. Okay, let's try on the other side. So remember, asymmetrical stand, then take the leg back and keep your heel off the floor to lift. Toy soldier arms, okay, so pull, pull. So you're going to lift the opposite arm and leg, yeah? And again, lift. Try not to lean. If you are somebody who's wobbling, hold on to something on this side. Yeah? And again. Well done. 2 more goes. 1 more time. Good work. Okay, bring your foot in and take it tap. Take it to the front, side. Back to where you were. Cross over, bend this knee. To the back, to the side, to the front. Let's do 1 more. Out, tap, lovely. Roll your shoulders. Polish your halo. Polish your halo. Take a deep breath in. Lovely. Okay, so taking your feet out wider, toes turned out to the side. You're going to push one knee, come back up. Do this a couple of times. Make sure your knees are turning out. And when you come back up, don't push them down firmly. Try and be nice and gentle. Now you're going to take opposite hand and open. Opposite hand and open. Okay, you don't have to be elegant. You just want to really bend and reach. Yeah, and again, bend and reach. Let that shoulder move freely. If you've got shoulder issues, come here. Yeah? And again. Lovely. 1 more time. Now hold it on this side. Reach up. Pull down. Reach up. Hold it up. Just have that little bit of a stretch. Reach out. You can support the weight onto this leg and stay. Release, change sides, reach up and down, and again. Always think about the stretching right the way through to the tips of your fingers. Now I'm going to hold it, support the weight, and then release. Bend down, reach up, bring your hands together, push down, reach out. Keep your belly in and keep your tailbone pushed forwards to me. Keep your feet flat onto the floor. Lovely. Bring your feet in. Okay, we're going to do single knee lifts and then we're going to start to use the band. So the single knee lifts, you want to maintain this upper body posture. So think about this bit and this bit being between two panes of glass, so you're not going to lean forward. And you want to hold on to something if you're not quite sure. Okay, so for this, parallel feet. They can be in line with your your hips or slightly wider, just depending on how you fancy. Because you're doing single knee, I always find a little bit closer helps, otherwise your leg is too far away, if that makes sense. So try to have it, kneecaps in line with your second toe, push your hips forward. Okay, so before we start, we're going to activate the core, and I want you to think about a piece of string attached to your belly button going through your body and pull it in. Okay, so you want to go. Okay, so pull it in and then lift this up. Now drop your shoulders down. Make sure your head is over your body. Taking a breath in, you breathe out, stabilise your abs, lift your knee up, bring it down, and then lift the other one. Now it helps to think about something balancing on your head, maybe like a pint of water that you don't want to spill. Okay, and again. So get used to being still and static. Now you're going to do opposite arm up, opposite arm back. Toy soldier arms. Lifting up and down. And again. Squeeze and lift. Good, one more time. And now we're going to do double arm lift. Okay? Double arm lift up. And then taking it down. And again. Lift up. Now, if your back feels okay, do the squat. If your back feels dodgy this morning, just do the knee lifts, yeah? But if you can, squat down, lift up, knee. Squat down, lift up, push your hips to me, knee up. Lovely. 2 more goes. Push it up. One down, one more time. And then release. Okay, so if you've got your band, you can use your band. If you don't have a band, just do the actions without the band. Or if you want to, hold the dumbbell in the hand and hold in the band. So we're going to do rear leg lift to begin with. You're going to step your left foot on the band. And make sure it's on the arch of your foot so it's not going to slip off. Now you don't want the band to be loose. Okay, you're going to hold it with the same hand. And you're going to slide your hand underneath like this with a thumb up. If you've got arthritis in your hand, use your wrist instead of your hand, okay? So whatever feels good for you. All right, so pull the arm away. Thumb is pointing out towards me. You've got a long arm. Now when you lift, don't lean and try not to bend the elbow. So have a little go to see how tight your band is. You should just about be able to get up in line with your shoulder. Only the leg, hold on if you need to. So you're going to lift the leg, and again, okay? And then if you can, lift the band. Now can you feel the difference with the power that you're doing, lifting the band on that side? Keep your thumb up and keep your hands straight. Now if you find when you're doing that, don't lift it as high. You can push it low to me, yeah? So you can do it low, yeah? Or you can go high. Nearly there, up, and then release. Shaking your hands, holding over, arm out, holding up. Now this time you're going to pull up to your hip. So you're going to go lift and down. Reaching out, single leg lift. Okay, so now working the other shoulder. 2 more goes. Now if you can, lift, tap your foot down and bend your front knee. Lean and lift. Take it back and tap it down. So watch from the side. You lift up, tap it down, bend your knee. Yeah? Lift up, tap it down, bend your knee. Try it one more time. Lift up. How's this hip doing? And then release. Okay, let's change legs. So, put the band on the floor. Just swap legs. So this foot, asymmetrical, hand under, thumb up, or wrist if you prefer. Now one arm will always be stronger than the other, so don't panic. So this arm goes back with this leg. So do the leg first, so lift and lift. Now if you can, reach up in line with your shoulder, breathe out, think about pulling in through the abs, yeah, and again, reach. Remember what I said, if it's too hard, reach it low, or don't use the band at all, okay, because this is a good exercise without the band. 2 more goes, 1 more time. Can you feel that working? Then release. So, this is called the handshake. So imagine you're going to shake hands with somebody, hold over the band, and make sure it's fairly tight. So when you pull, don't lift your arm and turn your body, but pull just towards the lower part of your rib cage. Arm out or hold on. So lift and down. And again, lift and down. Keep that moving, lift and down. 1 more time. Now if you feel good, reach back, lunge down. Now if you don't want to do the lunge, you can just do a little squat, okay? So make it a bit easier, don't take your leg as far back. So you want to make it harder, go lower, always stabilise before you lift that leg. Let's just do 1 more. Good, Rick. How's that feeling? Lovely. Okay, so we're going to work the shoulders now, in particular the upper back. We're going to start with a single band. So you're going to have your band like this. You're going to make sure the bit in the middle is tight, okay, so not relaxed. You're going to step your feet slightly wider, yeah, and then push your hips forward. Arms are here. And what you're going to do is bend your elbows and push your elbows out to the side. Now they come slightly in, but you don't have to pull here. Okay, it's more about pushing out than pulling back for this one. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades in the middle. This is a really good exercise for people with rotator cuff problems, or if you've had a shoulder replacement and you need to do a bit of physio on your shoulder. You can use lighter band. If it's too hard, just use one side, yeah? Palms down, then turn the thumbs up. Pull the elbows out. If it's too hard, make it longer. If it's too easy, make it shorter. Okay, once you feel like you've got the right tension, okay, so palms down, turn your thumbs up. We're going to add a knee lift, nice and slowly. So you're going to pick your knee up and pull, and then release. Knee up and pull. Push those elbows out. Keep your elbows pushing out rather than your hands, okay? So don't think about leading with your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try and lift your knee up in line with your hip. Or if your balance is rubbish, just lift your foot a little way off the floor. And again. Yeah? And again. Should we do 2 more? Can you feel that work in your shoulders? 1 more time. Last time now. Lovely. Take the band down, take it behind you. Okay, this time. Wrists in, band is here. You're going to push your arms, but keep your elbows bent, okay? So it makes like a little bit of a circle. Ready? Knee up, push, elbows in, push, elbows in, push, elbows in, and again. How are we doing? Lift. 2 more goes. Can't count this morning, can I? Do 1 more, do 1 more. Lovely. Release down. Now your shoulders are probably feeling the work. So roll your shoulders, turn your head. Roll your shoulders, turn your head. And again. Okay, so I'm going to take this leg back. Okay, so you're into this big long stretch. You're going to circle your arm round, lift up, let your arm turn, push down, and lift. Okay, so you're going to feel the stretch just a little bit in the front of the hip. Now you're going to stay down, keep your hips to meet and circle that arm. Lovely. And again. Now this time when you're here, reach up, breathe out, sink down and lean. Lovely. Place your hand on your thigh and push your heel down at the back. Lean to me, feel the stretch in your calf. Step it in, retry on the other leg. Okay, so I'll go sideways on this time. You bend, reach, and you let your shoulder move, yeah? Up you come, and again. Now if you want to hold on, you can hold on. If you don't want to go low, you don't have to go low. And stay down, reach up, and then hold it here. Now watch, lift, breathe out, sink down, and then lean over. From there, bring both hands on the front leg and push your heel down and lean forwards. Feel the stretch in the top of your calf. Lovely. And then release. Okay, so let's get the band back onto your left foot. Now, if you have balance issues, stand close to a wall and hold onto the wall. If your balance feels okay, hand in, thumb up, or hold the band, or put your wrist in the band. We're going to lift the band on the diagonal and you're going to pull your leg out to the side, okay? So make sure that this band isn't relaxed and make sure it's underneath the arch of your foot. Zip up, stand up, shoulders down and relaxed. Arm out to the side, thumb up, reach and release. Okay, keep those arms working and keep your control through the leg and the hip. So this leg, push your heel away from you, yeah, and this arm adds that little bit of force. So you want to make it harder, make your band shorter, yeah, so you've got more resistance. Keep me going. 2 more goes. 1 more time. Lovely. Okay, so split the band. Yeah, and push your leg back. Reach your arms out and just tap down. Okay, so we're going to do the tap down we did before. So you're going to lift, tap down and squat. Okay, lift, tap down and squat. Lift, tap down and squat. So push against the band. Think about lifting your heel towards the ceiling. And again, 1 more time. And release. Roll your shoulders, release your neck, place it underneath the other foot. Okay, so remember, hand grip as you prefer. This is my preferred hand grip, but you can hold on to it, it's up to you. Don't have to copy me, okay? Do what works for you. So remember, always about preparation. Abs in, shoulders up, release, long neck. Arm out to the side, leg away to begin with. Lift your leg. And again. Yep. So if you feel like you could do more, lift your arm at the same time as your leg. Breathe easy. Well done. How are we doing? And again. Good work. Should we do 4 more? I'm going to check the time. 3, 2. Let's just do 1 more. Come on, we can do it. Good work. Okay. Split the band, both hands in the band or your wrists, up to you. Leg back. Are we ready? You're going to lift the leg, lift the arms, and down. Lift the leg, lift the arms. Now, if you want to do the lunge or the squat, keep your heel off the floor, push back, stand up, breathe out, squeeze your abs. Yeah? Breathe out and squeeze. Good work. Keeping that moving, taking your time. Remember, this is not designed to be easy. Drop the band and just do the movement pattern if you want to. You've got 2 more goes. Well done, everybody. Last time now. Excellent work. Good work. Let's release the shoulders. Take your band, and this time you double it up. Okay? And put your hands through. If you're here, palms facing in, then make a fist and shrug your shoulders back. So you don't want the arms to be relaxed, you want to lift them up and back. Okay, so the band is across your hips. Yeah? Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of a squat here. So in this position, you do that asymmetric one that we did in the start. Now you push your hips away, and then you push your hips forward into the band. So keep the band there, push your hips back. Yeah, and push your hips forward into the band. Push your hips back. Now, for people who want to do more, lift the arms up in line with the shoulders. So you keep the tension, you keep that kind of slightly bent elbow position, and breathe out. Yeah? Sit back and squat. Now, if you feel like you could do more, what you can do is take the arms further up, keep that elbows bent, don't lean back. Yeah, push it back and down. And those of you who feel, I can do more, you can do that knee lift here. Yeah, press it down and back. Lovely. One more time. Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. Are we alright? And then release. Now you don't want to let go, but roll your shoulders. And again, lean your head. Okay, let's try last time, alright? Asymmetric. Foot up. Remember, band on your hips. Push back, push into the hips. Keep your thumbs to me. Push back, and push it into the hips. Lovely. Now, if you're feeling you can do more, pull and lift. Breathe out, press back and down. So watch from the side. Yeah, so it comes back. Then if you want to lift the arms up higher, push your hips forward so you don't arch your back. Yeah? Happy? Alright, so we're going to do 4 more. If you want to, you can do the knee lift as well. So you want to come back. Yeah, and then lift. You don't have to lift your arms up high if you don't want to. You can lift them up in line with your shoulders. Elbows back. Pull up. Yeah, lovely. Well done, everybody. Are you doing okay? Lovely. I forgot if this is number 3 or number 4. So we're going to do one more. And then release. Roll your arms to the side. Pull. And bend your elbow. And pull back. Good work. Lovely. Take your bands off. Whoop. Adjust your clothes. Roll your shoulders. Release the hands. Hold your hands behind. Pull down over your hips. Lean your head to the side. Lean your head to the other side. And then release. Roll your shoulders. Take your arm and pull. Change over to the other side. Lift and turn.
I spent so long in the dark.
Release and relax. Deep breath in. Hold on to your wrist. Lean and reach. Change sides. If you feel like you want to repeat that way, that's fine. Otherwise, step your foot behind, reach and lean. Release down, step behind, reach and lean. Release the shoulders. Check, feet hip distance apart. Push forward through the pelvis. Lift up, draw your abs in, Shoulders are down, hands are down by your side. 2 breaths in, close your mouth. Breath, breath.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
Breathe out, release.
I see the sunrise. I see it in your
And again, breath, breath. Breathe out, release. Last time, deep breath in. Bring your hands together. Place your thumbs on your heart, say thank you to yourself. And thank you to everybody else who joined in that. So this week we've been looking a lot at shoulders. Next week I'm going to be looking a lot at lower back, especially around sacroiliac joint, whether you've got piriformis syndrome, whether you've got sciatica. And ask me any questions. Have a lovely day. It's a sunny day. Remember, if you can now, get your coat on, take your water bottle, 10 minutes walk. Diolch yn fawr i chi gyd. See you all soon. Well done.